close, Oakley. It's time for Fan Friday, which you guys might be wondering why the heck we're doing inside when the sun looks that bright outside. It's because for some reason in northern Michigan, fall has decided to arrive in the middle of August. And it's like 60 degrees outside and windy. So I'd do it outside anyway if it wasn't so windy, but it's really windy. So inside Fan Friday it is. Paw Struck Critters from Instagram says, are you still posting videos on ContactSnowDogs? For those of you that don't know, we do have a gaming channel. It is youtube.com/ContactSnowDogs. We don't post as many videos on that channel in the summertime because, as you guys can see, we go camping a lot. We do a lot of stuff in the summertime. But yes, we will be posting more videos to that channel hopefully soon. I have a couple games that I'm looking into buying to do some videos on that channel. Hey, who didn't pick up the spot bot? Somebody puked on the floor. We had to clean it up with the spot bot. mjoy9814 from Instagram says, how do I start a pet sitting business? You know, this is a really cool question. I would say the first thing you probably should do is maybe if you have a dog trainer in your area, talk with them, or go to a local vet's office, maybe make an appointment to talk with them and find out more about things like dog CPR, different little things that you may need, you know, while you're pet sitting a dog, how to do pet CPR, maybe first aid kits for dogs, and get a little bit of experience. Maybe you have some family members or close friends that will let you pet sit their dogs, and then you can have some references. So when people say, well, have you ever watched a dog before? You'll have some references. That's very ambitious of you. I think starting your own pet sitting business could be a very good idea. People always need somebody trustworthy to watch their pets. Somebody who will love them as if they're their own. So as long as you can show that you love those dogs or cats or gerbils or whatever pets you want to pet sit, I think that could be a really cool idea. Same with a dog walker. I think dog walkers are really cool too. So if anybody else has some tips for how to be a good pet sitter, drop them in the comments below. Maybe we can help you start a new business. Tiffany says, have any of your dogs ever had to stay overnight at the vet? Thankfully, so far, no. None of our dogs have actually had to stay overnight at the vet. We've always been able to bring them home no matter what has happened, whether it was them being fixed or whether they had an emergency situation and had to go. We've always been able to bring them home with us. Kira Loves Cookies says, I have two questions. First, is it bad to feed your dogs human food? Is it bad? Not necessarily. You can give them human food from time to time. Just make sure it's not something that dogs can't have. We give our dogs human food from time to time when we're eating things. You know, they get to eat the same things we're eating. You just don't want to overdo it because overdoing it is what can lead to obesity in dogs. One of the things that can lead to obesity in dogs. So, you know, as a treat once in a while, probably not too bad. Second question was, I have two cats and I might get a dog. If they grow up together, will the dog still attack the cats? Hopefully not. Quite a few of you asked this question this week. Why did you pick Huskies and not another breed? Why did you pick Huskies? How come you didn't get a different breed? Shiloh picked us, basically. We actually were looking into getting a Shiba Inu, and we found Shiloh. I can't necessarily say that we picked Huskies, but once we had Shiloh, I think we just knew from then on out we were going to be Husky people. So it's all Shiloh's fault. You can blame her. Roxy the Shih Tzu says, are your dogs depressed? Do they look depressed? This isn't a depressed look of a dog. This is a tired look of a dog. A lot of the times when we do these videos, the dogs have been outside running around playing, or we've already gone for a walk, or we've already done something, because if I don't do a whole lot with them before we do these videos, they're a little bit crazy and hard to do videos with. Are they depressed? No. No. Not at all. This is the look of a happy, tired husky. Look at, even she's panting, and she's panting. We were just running around the yard like crazy people. Hey, Oakley. Tasmanian for Life says, do you ever let the girls run off leash when you go camping? If not, why not? No. Never, ever, 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 ever. Dogs don't go off leash. We love them far too much to take an unnecessary chance with their life. They are on leash when camping. We have longer leashes that we take. I am still one of those believers that I don't think that they need to be off leash to experience everything. You can get longer leashes, you can get training leashes. I don't care how trained you think your dog is. I don't care how well you think your dog listens. It doesn't mean that they won't forget their training for a moment and take off and be gone forever, get hurt, get tangled in the woods. We had a police dog here in our local area. His name was Bane, a fully trained police dog that for a second forgot his training and chased a deer. And he's never been seen again. No, they don't need to be off leash. I'll keep them safe. That's part of my job. Kimberly had a fun question. If you made enough money from YouTube, would you quit the deli and just make videos? I have no idea. I have a long, long, long way to go before we can even consider doing that. But in the spirit of dreaming big, yeah, we might. We could sell the deli or find somebody else to run it and make videos. If we had more time, we could make more videos and travel more and take the dogs on even more crazy adventures. So, you know, maybe. And you know what? As long as we stay positive and dream big, maybe someday it'll happen. What do you think? What do you think, girls? Would you like to buy an RV and travel the country and go all over to different places and meet people and have fun? Yeah? That would be kind of fun. I never really, I guess I never really thought of it like that. Huh. Maybe. You never know. We got some mail. We got some mail. That's a really big pile of mail, girls. We got a lot of Fan Friday mail to go through, so let's get to it. We got a letter from Stacy with a package with some toys. Check that out. Oakley, you want the raccoon? Oh, we dropped it. There's a raccoon. You want the little one or you want the loofah? Oh, hold on, you got my camera. Can't have that. Which one are you gonna take? Which one? Oh, I guess you're taking that one, or Memphis. Oh, you're gonna take the little one? There you go. Stacy had a couple questions. How many times a year do Huskies shed? They shed every single day, 365 days a year. They blow their coats about twice a year, but they actually shed every day. Can you make a video of teaching your dogs to roll over? I actually don't think any of my dogs know how to roll over, so maybe that'll be something fun we can try to do. And we got an awesome letter and a package from Bobby. Who gets to play with this? You want to play with that? Oh, drop the letter. Get Memphis. Jolie sent us an awesome letter and drawing and a package full of all kinds of cute little toys. And Jolie wants to know if it's okay to feed your dogs a snowball if they are hot. Our dogs eat snow all the time when it's snowing out and it's hot. Yes, you can feed them snowballs. This was pretty adorable when we opened this box up. It says, hello from India, Bridget, Tyra, and Turtle. Nickname, don't worry. How cute is that? They have a couple questions. It says, I live in North Carolina and I know Huskies prefer a cooler environment. How do you feel about them living this far south? A lot of people, you know, they're a lot like us. They don't like to be too hot. So when it's hot, make sure they're in the air conditioning. If they're indoors and they're in the air conditioning, they'll do just fine. How far away is it for a Petco or a Petsmart? 137 miles to Petsmart. I'm not actually sure how far the Petco is. I'd have to look it up. And are the girls afraid of thunder? No, none of our dogs are afraid of thunder. And we got an amazing letter, and I noticed you said you typed it out because you're left-handed. Your handwriting is impeccable for a left-hander, I tell you what. And it says, this box is sort of a personal pet box for you ladies. You hear that, ladies? A personal pet box. Want to see what's in it? Want to see what's in it? Let's check it out. Oh my goodness. What is it? What is it? Oh, look at all that cool stuff. What's in there? What do we got? What's this? Oh, dog butter. Oh my gosh, we're totally taking this camping with us. Check it out. Peanut butter just for you guys. How cool. Oh, don't tip the box over. What are you doing? What else is in here? I bet there's some treats. Oh, look how cute that is. Pumpkin spiced latte. I have to open it before you can eat it. Dog treats with pumpkin and vanilla flavor. Perfectly fitting for Halloween, which is fast approaching. I'll open them in just a second. We gotta see what else is in here. Oh, look, vegetarian treats. Healthsome vegetarian treats. Low-fat treats. You can't eat the plastic. Hold on. I will open them. Alright, we're gonna let them try the pumpkin treats. You want one? You can't have 12. You only get one. Okay, you can have one of those ones too. Let's see, gotta get one for Oakley. Here you go, Oakley. Good stuff? What do you think, Shelby? You want one? Good stuff? They smell delicious. No, you already had 2. You can't have 12. No, you can't have 12. There you go, another one. There you go. Want one more? There you go. Okay, Memphis, because you're the baby, you can have one more. Well, I think they like those. They smell delicious. And we got a letter from YouTube user Pink Love Bunny, and it says, which one of the dogs is your favorite? I'm not allowed to have favorites, so they're all my favorite. Brian in Alabama sent us a letter with nicknames for all the girls. Oakley Dokley or Fizzgig Butt, a fluffy critter from the Dark Crystal. That's awesome. I might have to start calling you that. Shelby for Shelbyville, and Memphis Belle. But that's actually her name, so it's not really a nickname. We got this cute drawing from Angelina. We got a letter and some drawings from Nathaniel, and Nathaniel wants to know, did Shiloh run away or pass away? Shiloh passed away. She did not run away. She passed away. Did Memphis and Shelby hug each other? Sometimes they do. They do like to get close to each other. We got a letter and a drawing from Jolie, and Jolie wants to know, what kind of shampoo do you use? We actually use, I think it's called Pawganics. It's an organic shampoo. We don't bathe our dogs very often at home, but when we do, that's what we use. And we got a card from Danny, and Danny wants to know if we have ever traveled or camped in New York before. I have never been to New York, but Jamie has. He also wants to know if it was someplace we would ever visit. I'm sure someday we'll come there. We got a letter from Aaron, and Aaron says, I've done a lot of research on Huskies, and I plan on getting 1 or 2 after I go through college. Is this a good idea? Well, if you've done your research and you think you can handle 1 or 2 of these crazy dogs, then of course it's a good idea. Are you popping the bubble paper? I thought you were scared of that. We got a letter with some cute drawings from Aofi. I hope I said that name right. And they want to know, do your dogs ever jump up on your fences or anything in your garden or in your house? Not really. I mean, Memphis likes to jump up on the table, but other than that, not really. And we got an adorable drawing from Brookeette. And we got a letter from Logan, and Logan wants to know which one of the dogs is rude. Shelby's rude. She tends to burp in people's faces. Other than that, I don't think any of them are really rude. Just funny. And we got some amazing drawings from Alyssa. This one is of Memphis. This one is of Oakley. I love that, so cute. And one of Shelby. And it even says, happy birthday, Shelby. Happy birthday, Shelby. And we got a letter and a drawing from Grace. Grace says she loves all the videos. Keep up the good work. And we got a letter from Morellis and Lydia. And Naomi, I guess. It's Morellis and Lydia want to know, we would love to know if Shelby still plays Mortal Kombat with Oakley. Yes, sometimes they do. And Naomi says, your dogs are very cute. Naomi is a 6-year-old little half-sister. How cute. Alright, you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I also wanted to let you know that if you didn't see something that you sent to Shelby for her birthday, I said it was going to be in today's video. Well, I got so much bonus stuff for Shelby. I actually put up a video yesterday called Bonus Shelby's Birthday, and I put all the stuff in that video. So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you get a chance, share this video. Tell your friends to subscribe to our channel. Maybe one day we could travel around the world and meet you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive. Dream big. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Turn around and roll over, SnowDogs. Sing a song with your sweet voice. I know you've been a good little girl. Good girl. Come and join us for a new adventure. Lots of fun, lots of walks. Won't you